Kindle Create is awful. It's like, wow, 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 wow. Like, so bad. If you made it to this video, I know you've been experiencing the frustrations. I'm shocked that a big company like Amazon could put out such a awful product. I don't know how they haven't gotten this feedback before. But I'm here to, first of all, that's the roast. It's just so bad. If you're experiencing frustration, you are not alone. I just went through this. I self-published on Amazon KDP my poetry book. And then after the fact, after I released it, I was like, oh yeah, it's probably a good idea to get this on Kindle. So downloaded Kindle Create, and I realized, okay, I have to take my manuscript, something, I have to import a doc of some kind. So I went to my manuscript, which I had in Google Docs. I downloaded it as a doc and I would import that. Things that were important to me were like, I wanted it to be aesthetically pleasing. Like I really cared about how it looked and the font and the spacing. And the second thing was like, I wanted to make sure each poem was on a new page and everything was spaced out the same way for consistency. I discovered very quickly with that imported manuscript, first of all, whatever I see in the editor is not what I see in the preview. It's like the spacing between paragraphs, and I would start a new page in the editor with a poem, and then I look in the preview and it's like that poem is way like in the center of the page instead of at the top. Oh my gosh, it was so frustrating. So I was talking with ChatGPT about it, and it was like clear formatting in your manuscript. I changed the margins. Make sure there's no add space before a paragraph and add space after paragraph. Make sure the entire document is a 1.0 spacing between lines. Like I did all these things, re-imported, and I was playing with things, and it would still like the editor doesn't match the preview. And there were page breaks. There were some page breaks. That was another thing. And so get rid of the page breaks. I tried for hours to figure out how to import a doc so that I have my whole book in there, all the words in there, and I'm not starting completely from scratch. I really didn't want to do that. So I thought all this time I was investing in figuring out how to do it right in my manuscript and then importing it was the way to go. That's not it. This is the biggest lesson. You can't have it aesthetically pleasing. It's not about that. And you have to use Kindle Creates book matter. That's what it's about. Those are the two best things I can advise you if you're currently frustrated with Kindle Create. Because you have to import a doc of some kind, I didn't even think about starting from scratch. I really didn't want to, but you have to. So I ended up just having a brand new Google Doc. I had some words on it because you can't even import a blank one. So put some words at the top with all the spacing nice and clean, clear formatting, and I imported that doc. And then you have to use their book matter, which is shown on the left panel. You hit the plus button and then you find like, this is going to be the title page. This is the copyright page. This is the dedication page. This is a new chapter page. It's not going to look pretty. So I had to get over that. Like I hated the way the title page looked. It has different fonts and the spacing is like, I had to get it out of my mind that it's got to look pretty. Got to get out of your mind. And each chapter for a poetry book, if you're doing a poetry book, it's going to be a chapter page, each one. And then it's going to create that in the table of contents for you. I don't understand how the book even comes together if you're trying to import your manuscript, because the book matter is what makes the book come together and make it readable for Kindle so people can go to table of contents and say, I want to go to this specific poem. Whereas before, if I was just importing it as a manuscript and trying to do it that way, impossible, they would have to like skip to page to find the poem they were looking for. That's my best advice. The frustration's still going to come because as you're adding things and working with you're going to come across some frustrating things, just like no shortcuts. Oh God, yeah, all those little things. But hopefully at the very least, this helps you understand how to remove what's been blocking you if you've been like frustrated trying to import your manuscript, and help you move forward to get that book published on Kindle. By the way, it is a very quick review by Amazon. Once your manuscript is imported, you have your cover in there, it's very quick for Amazon to get the book up on Kindle after that. All right, I hope this has been helpful. I hope you can relate to me right now because I'm just going through this with you. And I wish you all good things in your book launch and getting it up on Kindle. I hope this was helpful.